اللهم صل على فاطمة وأبيها وبالها وبنيها وأمها ومحبيها.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين. السلام عليك أيتها الصديقة الشهيدة المكسور ضلعها المظلوم بعلها المقتول ولدها. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 4th episode of Fatimiyyah series. One of the most important questions which is asked so many times is about different reports and various dates about the Ahlul Bayt martyrdom or even their birth anniversary, specifically the Lady Fatimah Salamullah alayha. Our question is, why or where does it differences come from? Inshallah, on this episode we will answer this question. Our scholar today is Sheikh Raja'i. Sheikh Raja'i, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa bihi nasta'een. Innahu khayrun nasirun wa mu'een. Yes, as you said, it is a very important question. Most of the time we deal with this very question that why do we have different dates and reports for martyrdom anniversaries, for birthday anniversaries, for not just Lady Fatimah, for all Imams maybe. For example, we have different reports for Imam al-Rida alayhi salam about his martyrdom anniversary. And also many other Imams. I don't want to take your time to go into the details about all of them. But you should know that there are some reasons for that. For example, in Lady Fatimah az-Zahra Salamullah's case, it is because a difference in, maybe a similarity, not difference. It's because the similarity of sab'een, which is 70, and tas'een, which is 90 in Arabic. On those days, Arabic used to be written without any dots. It is very important to take into consideration. Without writing any dots, sab'een and tas'een would be written the same. So that was maybe one of the major causes for creating this maybe difference in reports. You can see this report in history books that Lady Fatimah az-Zahra Salamullah alayha died or passed away around sab'een or tas'een, which is without any dots. You cannot make head or tails out of it. Which, is it sab'een or is it tas'een? Is it 70 or 90? 70 days, 75 days, or 95 days after the martyrdom anniversary of the noble Prophet of Islam. Yes. So that's the date. Also, it is good to know that we can confirm mostly that the second date, which is 90 days, 95 days, is more accurate. It is more accurate because we have other narrations about the martyrdom of Lady Fatimah, which refers to this point that our mother, the infallible says, our mother got martyred around 3 months after the demise of the noble Prophet of Islam. So that's the point here. But there's also another question here. Why should we commemorate 20 days for Lady Fatimah? You know, it is also very important because, you know, it is a very important days, not just to, you know, cry or weep for this noble lady. These days, we use as maybe an excuse, better to say, to ponder upon these tragedies, these calamities. Because in these days, previously we said what happened on those days, the day of Saqifah was very important because on that day something big happened, which its effects also can be seen these days. And Lady Fatimah was the defender of wilayah against these deviations, okay, and distortions in history. So the point is, we use these maybe 20 days, starting from 75 to 95, to just think maybe for Lady Fatimah. Thinking about what happened on that day, on those days. Thinking about the fate of Islamic nation after that. So that's the point here. If you want to truly understand the tragedies, we should obviously, aside with holding ceremonies and commemorations for Lady Fatimah, try to raise our understanding, our awareness about this very important event.
Exactly. If I would complete your first answer, in the Kufi handwriting, we don't have any dots. So 95 and 75 both of them, they have same image or same picture or same handwriting. So
Exactly.
yes, so differentiate between these two things is a little bit hard, but as you said, the second, 95 is more accurate, as you mentioned. There's another question, and that is, isn't a holding ceremony or mourning for Fatimah to Zahra Salamullah alayha against unity? Because we heard some people ask this question, that which if we mourn about for Fatimah to Zahra Salamullah alayha is against unity. What's your answer, Sheikh?
It's also another good question here. To answer this question, you should know what is the true meaning of unity. What does it mean to be united?
Definition of unity.
Yeah, the definition of unity is very important here. When it comes to defining this very word, we should consider that unity means we accept each other. We embrace each other without ignoring the differences. We know that we have differences with each other, just like friends. Two very close friends, they know that they have differences in many situations maybe. But despite the fact, they try to be close. Not try, they accept each other. They really like each other. That's the true meaning of being close friend. Embracing each other despite the fact that you know that you have different opinions. Unity here means close friends. As a Shiite Muslim, as a Sunnite Muslim, we should know that we are all Muslims. But it doesn't mean that we should put aside our differences in terms that not academically speaking about them. No. It is also very important to know that our very existence is based on our beliefs. Yes. We cannot cast them aside.
Exactly.
So, I know that I am a Muslim, and that person knows that he is a Muslim as well, but I'm a Shiite, he's a Sunnite, he has his own opinion about, his own approach about Islamic concept, in different aspects, and I have mine. Okay? But we try to accept the differences, but be close with each other. That's the meaning of unity. So here we try to educate our next generations by teaching them that what happened on those days without making any, disrespect towards other factions, towards other denominations of Islam. Because we believe what happened on those days are not their fault. It's very important to know. what happened on those days is not their fault. They don't have anything to do with it. It's just their beliefs. So we accept them and try to be united with them. There was another session, we spoke about the effects of Saqifa on the livelihood of Muslims in these days. You know, one of the direct effects of these tragedies, these chaotic states of affairs for Muslims, is because of lacking unity. Yes. We all believe in unity, but it doesn't mean that we should ignore everything. No, I speak about the truth, and this very truth, attacking, assaulting the house of revelation. It is mentioned in their own books. They cannot deny it. There are some challenges as well, but they cannot deny it. So we try to educate ourselves, our next generation, by teaching them these facts.
Rights.
These rights, yes, without putting aside, or whether to say without disrespecting them. That's the point here. So we say everything about Lady Fatimah. We speak about her noble status and a high position before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his noble husband, the commander of the faithful, Ali alayhi salam, and the infallibles after him. But it doesn't have anything to do with unity. So you should differentiate between the two concepts. That's the point here.
Jazakallah. Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much, our audiences, for watching us. Inshallah, on next episodes, we will talk and discuss about other issues. Stay tuned. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
اللهم صل على فاطمة وأبيها وبالها وبنيها وأمها ومحبيها